The Myth 2005, Jackie Chan's epic adventure of action, comedy, and mythology. The Myth 2005 is one of Jackie Chan's more unique and ambitious films. Directed by Stanley Tong, this movie blends elements of adventure, action, fantasy, and comedy into a period drama that's unlike many of Chan's typical action comedy roles. It's a fascinating journey where modern-day technology meets ancient legend. Plot and characters. The movie follows Jackie Chan as two characters, one in the modern-day world and one in ancient China. In the present, he plays a Hong Kong archaeologist named Jack, who stumbles upon an ancient myth involving the legendary Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Meanwhile, the other part of the story shows Chan as General Meng Yi, who was once loyal to the emperor. The central storyline focuses on Jack as he unravels a mystery tied to the emperor's lost tomb and the immortal elixir. As he gets deeper into the story, he finds himself caught between an ancient myth and a modern-day treasure hunt. Alongside him is a beautiful woman named Sophie, played by Kim Hee-sun, who is part of the search. And there's also the ever-present comic relief that Jackie Chan is famous for bringing to the screen. The characters are fun, and the movie's core focuses on the adventure of unearthing history while navigating a modern world that still remains very much connected to the ancient legends of the past. The action is a mix of breathtaking stunts and beautifully choreographed fight sequences. Jackie Chan's signature balance of humor and gravity-defying stunts shine throughout, making The Myth an adventure that you don't want to miss. Stunts and action sequences. When it comes to Jackie Chan's films, the action is always a major highlight, and The Myth is no exception. The film is a showcase for Chan's stunts, as expected, with some breathtaking action scenes that see him combining martial arts with acrobatics in very creative ways. The fights in this movie are fun, fluid, and involve a great deal of physicality, as well as traditional Chan-style humor. You also get a glimpse of his martial arts mastery in more fantastical elements, especially with the ancient set segments of the movie. But what really sets The Myth apart is its dual-era story, where you get both grounded stunts in the modern world and more elaborate period-specific action scenes. Chan executes impressive sword fights, horseback chases, and even a memorable sequence involving him leaping between moving vehicles in the modern-day sequences. Themes. At its core, The Myth is about the eternal quest for immortality, the consequences of meddling with ancient powers, and the lines between myth and reality. The film explores how modern civilization constantly tries to connect with or even discover answers to ancient mysteries. But beyond that, it touches on ideas of loyalty, friendship, and the idea that some things, like love, are timeless. The modern world versus the ancient world is a recurring theme here, giving the film a unique feel as Chan moves between two vastly different eras. The film's exploration of history and mythology ties into the global obsession with discovering ancient secrets. Similar to films like Indiana Jones or Tomb Raider, it's a fun ride through history, but it also presents a deeper philosophical element about the danger and allure of immortality. Jackie Chan's career and other films from this era. The Myth stands out among the films Jackie Chan was doing around this time. After achieving global fame with films like Rush Hour and Shanghai Noon, Chan took a slightly different turn with projects that included period pieces and more serious roles. Other notable films from this period include The Medallion, 2003, Around the World in 80 Days, 2004, and New Police Story, 2004. What's great about The Myth is that it allows Chan to show off his action skills in a fresh way, mixing adventure with the kind of martial arts expertise that has made him famous. In addition, it's a film that is still fun for his fans, but has a grander, more epic feel compared to some of his earlier movies. Comparison to other movies. In terms of similar movies, The Myth reminds me a bit of Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Tomb Raider, both of which combine adventure, treasure hunts, and action with a mythological twist. The comparison to Indiana Jones is particularly apt, as The Myth follows the same kind of global adventure, diving into historical lore while pushing the characters through dangerous escapades. While it's definitely not a Raiders clone, The Myth does tap into a similar vibe with its mixture of comedy, action, and mystery. You get the adventure, the treasure, and a little touch of ancient mysticism that makes these films so engaging. But where the myth stands apart is in Jackie Chan's unique blend of humor and action, and the way he holds together both a modern and period storyline with ease. The visuals. One of the cool aspects of the myth is its production design, with gorgeous visuals that transport you from present day Hong Kong to ancient China. The sets, costumes, and locations feel rich and authentic to the period they're depicting, giving the film a solid sense of place. The action, too, is beautifully shot with sweeping landscapes and intricate fight choreography that make you feel like you're a part of the story. Final thoughts. Overall, The Myth 2005 might not be one of Jackie Chan's most well known films internationally, but it stands as a solid and entertaining entry in his filmography. It blends humor, action, and adventure with historical and mythological storytelling, offering a fun experience for fans of Chan's work or fans of action adventure films in general. If you're a fan of Jackie Chan, enjoy epic action sequences, or love movies that mix mythology and adventure, The Myth is definitely worth watching. It's a fun ride that offers a different take on the action genre, and it's especially enjoyable for those who love Chan's stunts and charisma.